Oh my god. Let's just see. Is that the game? Is that basically my PC telling me I ain't playing that? No, okay. Let's see. Okay, we got everything. We have everything. You see the game. I don't know why, but for some reason it just decided, you know what? No. I'm not having it. We just don't. I don't know. Anyhow, okay, this seems to work. Yes, okay, so you hear the audio. I hope the audio is fine. I did some adjustment in terms of levels that these sounds are not too loud and overbearing on my voice. That should be fine. If it's somehow presenting to be a
Surprise,
problem,
motherfucker.
let me know. And it is Vey. Vey is here. Hello, hello, hello. Happy Friday to you. Okay, let me see. There's a little black bar on the side of the screen. We don't want this. Wow. Look at this. Finally, finally everything is done. How did you know? Well, this time I did see this little sound alert thing, and I saw it in big because I was checking something on the screen and I saw, hey, Spark Scale, played this. Otherwise, my preview screen is way too small and I wouldn't see it. But yeah, you shall. I somehow feel that you shall surprise me with other things. But you come at the right time, Vey. We're experiencing some technical difficulties, but not anymore. Everything is fine. And I was just explaining that we do have this little death counter right here. So whenever Lara dies, I press this button, and it'll go up by 1. Of course, now we reset this. I should have actually added a sound for that. I'll do that. I'll do that for the next stream. I'll add a little sound, something like "bing" or "ah" or something. We'll find out if we actually need this. Because I mean, you've seen me pro gameplay, right? No death whatsoever. Whoever is telling you that I died in the other games, basically doctored images, fake news. You get it. But let's see how we fare here. I was just saying that I have no idea what we're getting ourselves into. Bonin can't remember anything from the game, so that's a plus, I would say, because so we're all on the same level. Are you ready, chat? Let's dive right in. All the options are there. I actually also checked again the voiceover language, and this time it stays on English. Let's just hope this will be true for the rest. No, I think I can remember something. Okay, very little though, very little. There was a mountain. Okay, we shall find out if there was a mountain. I mean, you know, maybe it was a very important mountain. Maybe it wasn't. Who knows? We will hopefully very soon. As soon as I figure out how to arrange my windows. Boom, there we go. Okay, so you have the sounds. As I said, let me know if anything goes haywire. And boom, there we go. New game. Ah, okay. The Adventurer, Tomb Raider, Seasoned Raider, Survivor, or Extreme Survivor. Oh shit. The ultimate challenge. Combat has aim assistant disabled. Health regeneration is disabled. Enemies have increased health and damage. Enemies have increased senses. More difficult enemies will be present. There are fewer resources and upgrades are more expensive. The game only saves at campsites. How about Survivor? Push your survival skills to the limit. Combat has aim assistant disabled. Health regeneration is disabled. Increase health and Okay, aim assistant is basically only there for Adventurer. Well, we don't need that. Okay, let's see. There are fewer resources. The game only saves at campsites. I wonder, chat, what do you think? Survivor or Extreme Survivor? I somehow, for the entertainment value, I would go with Survivor. Because at least we can save, you know, once we cleared a very difficult obstacle. Extreme Survivor might be a bit too bad for my potato aim. Unfortunately, there is no custom difficulty setting because I may or may not want to have aim assistance. Okay, you know what? Let's screw it. We go with Survivor. This is fine. I do believe that this is still a notch up from before. And let's see how this number will go. Play Extreme Survivor, please. I don't know, Bonen. Yeah, here, Extreme Survivor. I mean, you said please. Please. Okay, you know what? I'll tell you something. Let's do a little poll. Let's see what chat thinks. Has the Tomb Raider risen? The Tomb Raider has risen. Sonny, thank you so much for the 3 months. Where's the setup? Thank you so much for that, my man. Highly appreciated. We were just starting a poll. Survivor or Extreme Survivor, and I want chat to tell me on what difficulty we're gonna play this. And you know what? No, you don't need to spend biddies in order to do this. Okay, so there we go. Survivor or Extreme Survivor, and then the Tomb Raider will rise, Sonny. So let me know, guys. Do you want extreme difficulty or not? The differences are basically the game only saves at campsites or even intermediate. So I want to know what you guys think. And then we shall play it. Like, personally, if I may swing the vote into a certain direction, I would personally go with Survivor. But knowing you guys, I fear for the worst. So let's see. How are we faring? Okay, we are 50-50 right now. Okay, good to know. Oh, damn, we have a death... And we do have a death counter now, Sonny. That is true. Yes, we have one. I demonstrated it once, so I click this little button. It goes up by 1. And I hope to stay in the single-digit realm today. I can reset this, of course, here, but throughout the game, it'll count up. Okay, and wow, the vote is finished, and it's 50-50. You know what? And because of that, I swing the vote into the final direction, and I go with Survivor. Sorry, Bonen, but I promise you the entertainment value will still be there. Once the game has been started with this difficulty setting, it cannot be changed. Are you sure you want to play on Survivor difficulty? Yes. Yes, we want. Let's go.
What makes someone reach beyond the boundaries of human experience?
Drugs.
To face the unknown.
Again. Drugs.
As children, we question the world around us. We learn, we accept, and gradually we lose our capacity for wonder. But some do not. The explorers, the seekers of truth. It is these pioneers who define the future of mankind.
Wish I was watching more. You shall watch more here.
They're done.
Ah, yes, they are the mountains. I was right.
Money's gonna get him through those mountains.
He said it even, Bonen.
Up there, somewhere.
That's gonna be a hell of a climb.
I'm not turning back.
Killing my brains is in Five Nights of Freddy's? Is it that?
You should
That's
stay here with
super
them.
scary.
Not a chance.
Is that the guy from the first part? Friday Night Funkin'. Ooh, what's Friday Night Funkin'? That's definitely doesn't sound as scary. Not FNAF. Ah, okay, I didn't know there was a difference. See, I've no idea.
You're almost there.
Yes, we are.
Wait till you see this view, Lara. Take my hand.
Oh yeah, it is Jonah. I remember.
Thanks.
Nice. Nice mountain.
Look at that.
I'm awful at it.
It's amazing. But the snow coming off those peaks?
What do you need to do in that game, Faye? I recently talked to a friend of mine.
Up the mountain.
about
We have a good view of the valley beyond from the summit.
about the second Tomb Raider, and he said he was super impressed when the game first came out because the characters leave the trails in the snow, and that was unheard of back in the day.
We just need to keep moving.
It's a rhythm game, is it? How can you kill your brain cells with a rhythm game? I mean, I do have ideas, but
Hey, even if we don't find anything up here, your dad would be proud.
I know, but I have a good feeling about this.
I have a bad feeling about this. I can tell you. No, wait. I have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling about this.
Shit!
See?
You okay?
Murder! It's murder.
My footing. I'm fine.
At least we know who done it, Bay. Oh no. Okay, death counter +1? No. Okay.
That was close.
Lara, are you all right?
Sure
Jonah!
thing.
I'm here!
I'll climb down there and get you.
No.
No! It's too dangerous! I can climb back up!
Are you sure?
We done it.
Just stay put!
It's tricky. It's tricky. Awesome. Whoops. Oh, we gotta climb around. Okay. You got this, Vay. I do believe in you. You do have the rhythm of the rhythm sense of a god. I do believe in you. Although I have no way of proving this, but I do believe. Any feel for rhythm better than mine is great.
Now grab my hand.
Because I'm awful. Not it. We've done it. Or we killed Jonah. Either that of the two. Okay, we're still
Shit,
there.
Lara. You're gonna give me a heart attack. Are you okay?
Yes, we are.
Yeah. Come on.
I almost forgot about the death counter. By the way, I just cobbled this together shortly before the stream, so I'm glad it worked. Design will maybe change a bit until next stream.
Not bad. If the weather turns, we can hold up in this cave.
Yeah, be very careful with your brain cells, though, Bay. I do believe that you can do it,
This is a long shot.
but I need your brain
That's
cells
what happens
intact.
if we saw ruins up in these mountains.
You don't have to have a rhythm sense to play a rhythm game. Rhythm games might need to disagree with you on that. You can actually gain rhythm sense through playing them.
If I was gonna hide a lost city,
I would have need that
this might be the kind of godforsaken
15
place.
years ago when I was in a band and playing the rhythm guitar. You can imagine how that went. We were not very good. Still had fun.
I just hope Trinity hasn't beaten us to it.
Trinity?
Storm's getting closer.
Like Neos?
We have a couple hours at most.
Let's do it.
Should be enough time. We're almost to the top.
Look at this. The character leaves their snow trails. This is good. This is good. This is 2015 or something. That's good.
What do you think?
We're close to something, Jonah. I can feel it. Just this last stretch to the top.
All
It's
right.
a long way
Let's see what's
to
up
the
there.
top if you want to rock and roll.
Feels pretty solid, but keep close to the wall.
Okay.
I like their equipment. It looks really sturdy.
like we climbed
Looks
from
really
here.
good.
Keep your eyes open for falling ice.
Okay, another chance for us to die.
Let's do it.
Okay, we can move the camera up a bit. That's good. That's good.
There's lots of loose ice up here.
Let's take it slow and steady. Just stay with me.
Oh, fuck. Yep.
Oh, shit.
That was close.
You're definitely not taking the easy road. That is for sure. Oh, come on. Damn it, girl. Be careful here. Okay, let's continue.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Hey!
Holy shit! I don't think I can make that jump.
No one can make
Stay
that jump,
there.
dude.
I'll anchor a line for you at the top.
All right, I'll give you some slack.
Holy shit. I like the look of the ice also. It looks great. I mean, I think of 2015 as being super long ago, which it is not, but still.
Jonah, we made it. I see the ruins.
Seeing the ruins, it
Oh, God.
is not being at the ruins, Lara. And
I got you.
starts off as extreme as the last
Can you hear
game.
me?
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pull you back up.
7 years. I was 10 when that game was released.
There. Over there. Quick.
I was 30 when that game released.
Side.
Okay.
Damn it! Yeah, but you know, 2015, it's still, it sounds like, yeah, 2015, that's been basically, you know, it was not too long ago. And then you think about it, it was, shit, 7 years ago. Tell you, Bonin, we're getting old, and it only gets worse from here on out. You'll know. Mark my words.
I can't hold on much longer.
Dude, I'm trying, I'm swinging. Inertia is a bitch. Okay, once more. Come on, we can do that. Yes! Ah, shit, almost got it. Almost got it. Oh no, are we on a time limit? No! Yes! No!
No!
Oh god!
Lara! I can't hold you!
Dude, I'm trying! Oh my god. Is it really on a time limit? If we take enough time, we die. Crying out loud. Ah! We only got 50 XP for that? That's not nice.
Go back, Jonah. Get to shelter.
Okay, we can jump already. That's good. Why is there a plane here? This is not what we were looking for. Okay, I see the rope travel mechanism is still in. Oh, fuck me. Yay, yay. Climb, Lara, climb! Oh, God. By the way, guys, let me know if the sound is too loud. This is one of these scenarios where you can actually try it. If it's not overpowering, but you still can hear the action, that's great. But I also want you to understand me, of course. Whoa! Wow, they're not pulling any punches. Holy fuck. Imagine you come home, you know, have a night. I think it's perfect right now. Thank you, Bonin. Very much appreciated. Imagine you come home, you know, you want to play a little relaxing game. Think, you know what, I fire up some Tomb Raider and do some jumping puzzles. And you start with this. 2 weeks earlier. Oh, I like that. Okay. Typical British weather, I would argue.
Cruelty of life, that we're all too swiftly taken from it. We age, we decay, we die. But what do we leave behind? Bones?
Yeah,
Dust?
true.
What of the soul? Does it endure beyond our earthly existence? I believe it does. A truth lies at the heart of many myths and stories. A truth not of science,
Oh, Rasputin.
but something more profound.
Jonah fart.
Key to unlocking everlasting life. I may have found the next piece to the puzzle, but
I thought the same thing, Smiley. I thought the same.
they're following me, watching my every step. I know them by name now. Trinity. An ancient, violent sect with designs on controlling the future of humanity. I must proceed carefully for the sake of my family. If anything were to ever happen to Lara or Anna, I could never forgive myself.
What a nice man. Hello? Huh. Must have been the wind. Deleted. It's Jonah. No.
It's me. Hannah! Oh god, I'm so sorry. What are you doing here?
Is that her mother?
I saw the gutter press was attacking you again.
Why are
I
you?
thought you could use some company.
No lies. Were you followed?
Followed?
Or is it her
Course
sister?
not. What's going on?
I don't know. Like, why would she call her Anna if it's her mother?
Oh, you can't be serious.
The myth of the prophet is real. Dad was right.
Lara, your father was unwell.
No, he was close to a great
a
discovery,
little crazy.
tangible evidence of the immortal soul.
I loved Richard.
Okay, mother.
I'd married him if he'd asked. But he was a broken man.
Ah, maybe
I
stepmother.
don't want to see you end up like him.
But Anna, he was right.
That
It
makes
was
sense.
everyone else who was wrong. The tomb's in Syria.
Syria? Oh God, Laura, no. This is madness.
No, this is London.
Get your life
Sorry,
sorted.
can't help
Go
myself.
home to the manor.
You know I can't go back there.
But this obsession ruined your father.
I saw something. Something I can't explain. Now I understand what Dad was going through.
It's all fairy tales. Nonsense.
Have you been on that island, lady? We saw some weird
You know
shit.
where it leads.
It's the only thing that makes sense to me now. I'm going to find the prophet's tomb, Anna.
Thank you for that. Brilliant. Exactly what we need. Very nice indeed. Very nice. I like that Blurb has all these features, you know, where they offer that sound.
We're heading into a war
It's
zone
exactly
now.
what I hoped
Better
would
be
happen
sure.
with this plugin. So thank you so much
We're
for doing
close.
that.
There should be an oasis in the canyon just ahead.
You're wasting your time. There's nothing out here.
Just keep driving, please.
It's your money.
I like that she says please.
Something isn't right.
Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, but you are in Syria.
You told someone, didn't you?
They paid better than you.
What? Jake. See what you got of this.
They weren't supposed to shoot at us.
Get us out of here!
Shit.
Well, that's on you now, dude.
No, no, no.
Lara just can't catch a break. Get your bag! Get your bag! Get your bag! No! Okay. At least she has her axe.
No turning back. It has to be here.
Let's go. The Lost Tomb. Search for ruins in the cliff. Okay, if I press this button, this happens. Okay.
There was something in Dad's research about this.
It was said the Prophet's tomb was hidden in the cliffs above one of the forgotten cities. Legend speaks of an oasis where the Prophet was laid to rest.
It's never easy, is it, Lara? You just can't walk anywhere. It always has to be like that. Fine. So far, so good. Can we jump up here? Yes.
Something's here.
I wonder if places like that still exist on Earth. You know, where it's really ancient, not touched by modern civilization. No trash lying around. That would be so cool. Discover that as well. Oh, like we discovered something here. Haha! Aren't we a smart bunch?
Religious icon. Detailed and inlaid with gems. It looks Byzantine, perhaps 10th century. It fits with the legend of the Prophet.
Nice. See, whenever the game wants you to go left, you go right first and check it out. Stuff like that happens.
Could this really be it? Years old, at least. It all lines up.
Nice lighting effect.
Incredible. Some kind of marker. I can't quite make out the translation, but this word. Prophet. This is it. Dad was right.
Monolith discovered. Explore the Chamber of Murals. Okay, this is the map. Let's see. We found one of two relics already. That's our current objective. Is this where we came from? Most likely. Okay, we can discover murals, coin caches, documents, and a challenge. Okay, let's see of how much of that stuff we actually do. Mongolian, Russian, and Greek documents, relics, resources. Okay, the resource management definitely is this time a little bit more complex than it was in the first one. Now we need cloth, herbs, hide, salvage, mushrooms, hardwood, feathers, oil, boar fat, and so on. At least now that you have an incentive to hunt these animals, which you didn't really have in the first game. Okay. Technical parts. Byzantine, what was that? Byzantine coins. 850 in total you can find. Okay, cool, cool. Not much a guy for fetch quests, but let's see. Okay, we already have a gun with us with infinite ammo, it appears. Good to know.
It's some sort of marker.
Advanced Lara's
Byzantine
Greek translation
script,
skill.
but I can't quite make it out.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, he's
shown here, performing healing miracles. Dad's notes mention this.
Increase the language skills. That was easy. I wish it would work like that in the real world. You know, just look at this picture, look at this inscription. Oh, suddenly I speak Greek. Awesome.
It's some sort of marker.
Still not
Something in
possible.
Script, but I can't quite make it out.
Is that something?
These are the miracles of the Prophet of Constantinople, unjustly murdered by order of Trinity.
Da, da, da. Oh, okay, plus 25 in Greek. Okay. We still can't have, or we don't have this skill that we had in the earlier game yet, where we would make out interesting parts within the vicinity, but just press the tap of a button, but maybe we'll have in the future.
It's the Prophet, speaking with a foreign army. He convinced them to lay down their weapons.
Alright, Greek translation skills upgraded. Now we can translate it. Very nice.
How about new?
Thank you.
My Greek is still a little rusty, but it's pointing to something hidden nearby. I'll mark down the locations.
Player beacon. Mark any map item with a player beacon. Player beacons appear in the world as a blue shaft of light when using survival instincts. Okay. Got a coin cache to our left. Where is it? Where is my survival instinct when I need it? I want to find the coin cache. Oh. And now it's to our left? Oh, there we go. Ding, ding, ding. Coins found. Amazing. Okay, more murals.
He led his followers through the desert to the oasis.
Now that's some proper tomb raiding now.
A secret entrance.
Come on, girl, you can squeeze with that.
It's amazing. If only Dad could have seen this.
Wow. Nice. And already looking totally rugged. Almost found every mural. Yeah, that's a mural. That's a mural, that's a mural, and that's a mural. We found 4. Okay, there are 5. There's the coin cache, there's that. Okay, probably one of those murals are here. Let me just check this light shaft thing. And that is zooming. What do I need to do in order to... No, that's center. Zoom in, zoom out. Oh well. We'll find out about this later. Objective beacon. Oh, there we go. Oh, we need to press R. The right R button. RS, right stick. But I did! Still not working. Objectives are highlighted in survival instinct that we now press. There we go. Okay, survival instincts. Should read the text first before we do anything else, you know? Okay, up we go. Let's see if this structure will also crumble beneath our feet because of our reckless climbing skills. The most likely answer is yes.
Oh no. They're already here.
How did they find
To
us?
get inside.
No. Oh. Running, jumping, hiding. That's our main job right now. But I'm cool with that. To go down or up? Based on the camera movement, we need to go to the right side, but what do we find on down here? No, okay, we can't go down there, otherwise we die. We don't want this. We want to have the death counter at a nice, round, fat 0. This is where it should stay.
The Order of Trinity pursued the Prophet and his people relentlessly until finally confronting them in their hidden oasis.
A way through.
Take the helmet, Lara. Take the helmet. You never know when you need it. Looking at your face, I would argue you might need this very soon. Even an ancient helmet is better than than no helmet.
Damn it. Come on.
Hey. Reapers, hello, hello, hello. How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream. What? Ah. Sorry, scorpions. Anything that's crawling is... Ugh. Ugh. How are you doing, buddy? Welcome. Hottie yourself. How's your week been going? At least the rats feel at home.
There was a battle here. Armed soldiers against religious pilgrims. The Order of Trinity.
If the farm search inside small containers with orange coloring for rewards. Very well, I shall do that. I was supposed to be playing Lost Ark, but it just got delayed. It got delayed? Fun fact about Lost Ark. I'm about to play it as well. I downloaded it yesterday. 70 gigs, can you believe it? And I heard that at 6 p.m. CET or 5 p.m. British time, it's supposed to release, and it got delayed? Okay. Honestly, I have no idea if I like it, but everybody was making such a big fuss about it that I thought I'm gonna try it. Ah, here's the 5th mural.
The Prophet, slain by the Order of Trinity.
Why was it delayed? Maybe because everybody was flooding the servers and now they can't maintain it properly. Unfortunately, due to deployment issues, launch is delayed. We hope to have this resolved in a matter of hours. Fair enough. I can imagine that they weren't expecting that many people. And before you get another disaster like you got with... what was the game name again that you were playing, Reapers? Was from Amazon a couple of while back. New World. I can imagine that they think, you know what, no. Let's scale it back a bit, get more servers, deploy them properly. Might be the best idea.
The Order of Trinity has received word that the Prophet's followers are building a great tomb at an oasis outside Bayor. But more upsetting, while
Love
we
the
thought
glow
they were
stick. Me
building
too.
a tomb for their Prophet, Trinity now believes he still lives. We have learned he is preaching his heresy among the local citizens, drawing more to him daily with his tales of how he conquered death. He is a liar and a heretic, claiming miracles that come only from the divine. You swore he was dead. Have you failed us?
Probably not. Maybe he was dead and then he was resurrected. We will not know yet, but yeah, the glow stick is amazing. It definitely adds to the atmosphere. Very nice lighting in general. Oh, hello, best streamer. Oh, well, hello, Your Highness Aga Mims. Aga, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream and good evening to you. Thank you again for staying up late and watching myself. Maybe dying or maybe not. We have a death counter now. And look at that. Big fat 0.
Damn it. That was too close.
These connections. Well, the good thing about Lost Ark being delayed is you can all stay here and watch me instead. I was watching your stream from Smiley's Discord stream. Smiley is streaming that on Discord? How nice! Thank you, Smiley. I'm popular in all the media.
They're blasting
Wait again. Oh, they're blasting, yeah.
way in.
Alright. We need to go there. Let's see, flood this with water, maybe?
Let's hope this works.
Me too. Are those dead people? Am I floating in dead? I am floating in dead people. Be right back, food. Absolutely, Reapers. Go get yourself some food. Okay, this is something that I have to shoot.
There must be a way up there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find the right button combination to shoot Lara, but I do believe that if we climb on top of this, you can take your gun, shoot it. Maze bolts. Easy. Oh, look at that. Even the blood washed off a little bit. I like it already. No! Swim faster. Okay, hold B. I'm holding B. I'm swimming. Pressing B frantically. Come on. Okay. I can see the death counter is still 0, and I hope to keep it at that a very long time. So far, we've managed. Kudo! Good day to you, sir. How are you? I am very well. Thank you so much for asking. It's been a lovely week. And, yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the weekend. How about yourself? How's life? Hey, Smiley, what does the 4K redeem do? Well, nothing special. I'm planning to get rid of it because it's just boring for everyone. I will not lie, it was not good. My health has gone downhill. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want to share what happened? Was it because of your too healthy nutrition? Was it maybe the pizza that was missing? I hope that it's getting better. That sucks, dude. Really, really sorry. Can we jump down here? I somehow feel we should get up there, but I'm not sure. We jump? Oh, okay, we jump like that. I don't know what's going on. I've had ongoing butt problems the past 2 weeks, and now I have chest pain right at my heart. Fuck. Which gets worse when I move my arm. Okay. Have you had the chance to be at the doctor already?
Find a way to get up higher. Maybe I
Because
can raise the water.
stop watching the stream right now and go to the hospital. Very sorry to hear that. Going to the doctor today, tomorrow. Okay, very good, very good. Man, I hope it's nothing serious, dude. I really hope that it's one of these things that could be chalked down to, you know, a nerve is somewhere stuck weirdly, and then, you know, your body does weird shit. Because humans at one point are, oops, super tough. Look at Lara here. But then at the same time so fragile that a nerve that gets stuck somewhere is ruining your whole life. For crying out loud, girl, just jump straight up. Okay, sorry. I'm an absolute potato fingers, and for some reason we just can't jump up straight. Let's try that again. There you go. See? It's just me. I was pressing the stick up again as well, and that led to this very weird constellation.
That sluice gate is holding the water back. I wonder if I can lift it.
Human bodies are weak! Something like that. I like that she tucks her ponytail back in and tries to get the water out of her hair. It's really neat. What's with the hype with Lost Ark? I can see it's already released in Asia. Yeah, it's been released back in 2014 in
My lord,
Asia
what you
and
say
Russia.
is impossible. I myself drove a spear into the prophet's heart.
Mm-hmm.
I saw him die.
And then he resurrected.
Doubtless, his
'Cause you
people
always
have
go for the
propped another
head.
man up in the slain prophet's robe to continue his lies. They are broken, discredited, and exiled. We will head south and put the rest of his people to the sword. But the prophet is dead. This, I swear.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're a liar. That's what you are. Enough of my friends are already playing. Yeah, they've done some stuff for the Western market. I think they gotten rid of most of the pay-to-win stuff, and now it's more pay-to-progress. And yeah, Amazon is now publishing it in the West, basically, and they've made a huge deal about this. And it's been already one of the most successful games on Steam now, for that reason. What happened during your week, Alex? You said you had an enjoyable one. Oh, thank you for asking, Koto. Yes, so I'm currently transitioning jobs, so to say. So part of my role, I'll stop doing basically at the end of March, and I'll be working at IT now. And I was basically, I don't want to say lobbying for it quite a while at my company, but I had a very good mentor in our IT head of IT who saw that I might, you know, make a good IT person. And so his help in this has been invaluable. And now it has come full circle, and it's actually now shoot down the golden incense burners. Okay. And now I can finally do it. And I can work at IT starting in April. So that was a good week for me. Hacker man, you have no idea how much hacking will be involved. Probably none. They cannot shoot the skull. Okay. Nice, congrats. Thank you, thank you. I mean, you know, I'm not this network technician kind of guy, so if I can't set up a server or configure email policies or anything like that. But I will be more of a communications officer between regular users and IT department, because I have enough knowledge about IT that I convey to the regular. No vacation now. Dedication, though. Yeah, and I can basically tell them why it is that IT is actually your friend and not your enemy. So that will be cool. Sorry, I can't stay for long, Alex. I'll need to rest. Smiley, absolutely no worries. Thank you, as always, for hanging out as long as you can. Even if it's just lurking or, you know, just say hi and then leave immediately. It's always appreciated, so thank you very much. Sounds like a good stepping stone if you want to get full-blown IT. I do. Oh, nice. We found some coins. More containers here. See y'all. Smiley, have a good night. Have a sleep well, and see you very soon. Okay, and we need to go where? There. Okay. That is crumbling. Spike truck. Fuck! I could have died right there.
My lord, I ride at the head of a small army of the faithful, armed and ready. And I have good news. We have located the tomb of the Prophet. We were attacked by madmen upon the road, wearing the Prophet's livery, but they were easily bested. We allowed one to flee, and followed him back to the oasis. Whether the Prophet escaped death, or whether another now wears his mantle, it does not matter.
Oh.
All will perish inside, and it will become a tomb at last.
You know, whenever they say the Oasis, I have to think of Ready Player One, the game and the movie and the book. I still think that the book's better, but the movie was entertaining enough.
Damn, they're almost inside.
Yeah, there are probably more incense burners that we need to shoot down. Right? Is that one of it? Can I shoot this down? No, I can't. Ah, well, doesn't matter. We have to flee. Wait. Another trap? Hehehe. Not this time. Avoiding death like the plague. Get it?
Got to raise the water.
My lord, the last remnant of the Prophet's followers have barricaded themselves inside his tomb. We have made camp at the entrance, and we are preparing to break through their barricades. I saw the man claiming to be the Prophet before they sealed the gates, and I admit, he bears a striking resemblance.
Hello,
But it
everyone.
could not
Can you
be.
see me behind all these emojis?
They will all be dead before sunrise.
No, don't worry about that.
The Order of
Hello,
Trinity will
everyone.
see that his heresy
Hey,
ends.
how are you doing? Missing my buttons. Hi, Neil. Thank you so much for the raid. Everyone, if you don't know who Neil is, please absolutely right now go give him a follow. Go give him a sub. He's a tremendous human being, a great streamer, and currently playing Hitman 3, being, dare I say, the best assassin there ever was in all of the history of Hitman games. It's a great day to be a Hitman if you are Neil, or yes. So how was the hitmanning, Neil? How did you fare? Did you continue your deathless run? Were you able to be very peaceful? Are you raiding all the tombs? I am raiding all the tombs, and so far we are raiding quite well. We have avoided death. Shortly before you came in, I said we have avoided death like the plague. As you can see here with my death counter, it's still 0. So far, dare I say, oops, still can't aim. We are doing quite well. We are playing on the second to last difficulty level. There was Survivor and Extreme Survivor. Chat could vote on what to do, and it came out on a 50-50, so my vote swung it into swangling into let's not go with super hard difficulty. Very much not peaceful. How often did you die, Neil? That's the real question that I need to ask. We finished the campaign, so I guess I'm done with streaming it. No more Hitman. Aww. That was fun. I really enjoyed watching you play Hitman. But okay, I can't blame you. There are other great games. You were playing Timberborn. You were playing... wait, what else? You were playing Timberborn, Hitman, Dyson Sphere Program. So a lot of awesome shit. And you know, that's the main entertainment anyway, watching you play awesome shit. Doesn't matter the game. All right.
If I could get out onto that bar.
Yes, we shall. And as I said, yeah, so this is Rise of the Tomb Raider. We are in our first proper tomb. We are looking for a seemingly immortal prophet. And we have yet to encounter an enemy. But there is somebody pursuing us, so that will be awesome. But how is everyone? How are you guys doing? How did you enjoy Neil's stream? Oh. How was your week? Sorry, I'm completely baffled. Step 4, Prophet. Ha! Ha! Okay, we're getting swept away with this. I can see that. Okay, let's see.
If I could get out onto that bar.
Okay, I see. We need to be a level higher. Oh, that Prophet is really cool. Apparently, yeah, as I said, he's apparently immortal. And in this tomb, there are people 1,000 years ago that were pursuing him. And that's the story so far. And we're trying to wash our father clean of any craziness allegations, basically. Oh, I remember this one. I liked it. You remember the... See, Bonen earlier here also said, yeah, I've played this game and I remember some of it. And basically what he said then was, I remember a mountain. And then the mountain was the first thing that came up in the game. So at least he wasn't lying. Okay, I see. We need to get up here. So where is this wooden barge again? Oh, it's... Ah, okay, it's there. I see it's there. So... Okay, we go on top here, then we jump up there, then we get the water down, we get washed away by it, but the wooden thingy comes here, so we climb on that. Oops. Don't you dare go away, and jump. Ah, fuck. Okay, timing is an issue. Coolidge! Hello there, Coolidge, my friend. It is so good to see you. How are you? Happy week. I hope this week was better for you than the last. I hope things start to return to normal. And I hope you have a great week. We are playing Tomb Raider. Rise of the Tomb Raider, that is. Ah, fuck. Okay, double jump. Okay. It was worse. Ah, shit. I'm very sorry to hear that. Really sorry. But I'm managing, as always. This is a good step into the right direction, Coolidge. I just hope that, you know, at one point you don't need to manage anymore, but it just goes away. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. I had a good week. Okay, here we go. The dog was luckily not sick anymore. So that was good, and I knock on wood that this continues. Careful, Lara. Careful. Yeah, now I'm very much looking forward to the weekend. Doing totally grown-up things. Weird story, we got a new carpet today for the living room. You know, we have this little 2x240, I think, carpet that was delivered to us, and we just put it under the couch, and it now looks really nice. And it's just one of those things. About a couple of years ago, I would have never in a million years paid attention to, oh, what kind of carpet goes with that couch? It's just, I don't care, I'm there to watch TV, but now that it's there. Lovely. As you can see, my life's pretty boring at this point. If this is the most exciting thing that happens to me. But yeah, look at this. This is the tomb of the undying prophet. And now you just open up the plate and out comes a prophet, played by Mel Brooks. That would be so amazing. She says, oh, this one. Thank you for...
Empty.
It's empty. That's even better.
Empty. No.
Yes.
No. What did I miss?
Oh, shit. Oh, shit, and they're armored. Oh, but this one doesn't wear a helmet. He must be important. He's not one of those faceless goons. Hello. Who are you?
Set the charges!
No! This is an ancient burial site, you moron. What a dick. Press the red button. No.
The Prophet's tomb. After all this
Love
time,
this Tomb Raider. That's good to hear, Dawn. I'm very much looking forward to the rest of the story. I'm very blown away by it now. It's really, really cool. I start liking these. Oh. Wait a second.
Open it. Carefully.
Is that Jesus?
It could be extremely dangerous.
Ooh, or maybe one of those Roman soldiers that was also, you know,
Who the
nailed to
hell
the
are
cross. Oh, the story thickens. I love it.
You're a smart woman. I suspect you already know.
you? Trinity.
But what?
Where is the artifact?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play games with me. You led us to this place.
Look, it was empty when I got here. There was no body and definitely no artifact.
Telling the truth, dude. Just take it. I'm very much looking forward to experience this story with you guys. I think this is gonna be a wild one. Oh, is that necessary? Ha! Dick.
Get down!
Oh. No auto aim, by the way. Only in the easiest difficulty we get auto aim. At least this time the game told us. Okay, we need to sprint. Ooh. Controls are a tad more complex than they were the last time. Crying out loud. More running and jumping. Holy hell. Run towards the light, exactly. Fuck this shit, we're out. Book! Yes! This game is probably saying you shouldn't play on controller. It's good on controller so far. Controls are more complex, but not overwhelmingly so. It's not Arkham Knight, you know? So that's fine. Ooh. Okay, I call this dude Evil Jesus from now on. We cleared the first level without dying. Yeah, me. Jonah!
Jonah!
Lara,
There's so much I need to tell you. I don't...
did you find the Prophet's tomb?
Yes, but I was followed.
What? By who?
They call themselves Trinity. They tried to kill me.
She was followed, just like you can follow this streamer. Shameless self-promotion.
The tomb was empty, but I think they were looking for the divine source.
So weird. What is Dawn?
There's more. I found
Like this game in
symbol on the
Portuguese.
tomb. I've
Ah!
seen it before. It was driving me insane. That's when
How
it
was the
hit me.
voice acting in
I
Portuguese?
saw it here.
Did you enjoy it?
in one of
Now
Dad's
that you
books.
see the English version as well?
Listen to this. The lost city of Katesh, said to have disappeared in Siberia sometime in the 12th century. Legend says that on the eve of the invasion by the Mongol horde, it sunk beneath a lake.
What does this have to do with the Prophet's artifact?
The same symbol.
Lara,
If the divine source is hidden in the ruins of Katesh, waiting to be found, then I have to
Let's
go.
say the voice acting improved each game. Okay.
are you kidding
More
me?
budget.
Just
Gotcha.
think, if this thing could could really unlock the secret of immortality, it would...
But did they
change
always
everything.
use the same voice actress for Lara, or did they change in between
Death
games?
Gone.
Are you listening to yourself?
Jonah, we've been through so much together. You know there's more out there. This could be real.
I don't care if it's real. I've lost too many friends. I don't want to lose you too.
Dad never made the connection to Katash. He gave up everything for this.
Including you. Stop blaming yourself for what happened. He made his own bed.
I can't give up on him. Not now. It's all I have.
No, it isn't! If you stayed still for 5 minutes, maybe you'd see that.
And yet he was there in the opening level and helped us climb that mountain, so he'll come around. Voice acting for games in Brazil is AAA. Story-driven games are relatively new. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. And they start treating it more like a proper medium. Maybe it wasn't before. It's interesting. Didn't know. Oh, you again. Oh wait, that's not Jesus, evil Jesus. That's somebody else. Be careful, dude. She killed guys a lot more dangerous than you, for reasons way less.
Lara! Holy shit!
Don't let him get away, you got the book! Yeah? Yeah?
Drop the book.
You dropped the gun. Wait, what?
You can't stop us!
What a dick. What an idiot!
Shit, Lara. What are we gonna do?
Go to Katash, dude.
I led them to it, Jonah. If the divine source is real, we've got to find it first.
Siberia it is, then.
Lara was a bit of a dumbest there. I absolutely agree. Should have, shoot him in the foot or something. Or the knee. Or whatever. Okay, and we're back at the opening level. That was a nice little prequel. Now we know why it's there. Yeah, she should have definitely done this. She should have taken the shot a lot earlier. It's interesting of the dude that he ran anyway, because first he stopped because she had a gun, and the other dude came, also gun, no gun, but big burly dude, and he still had a couple of meters to cross, I would say, with the power to clash through the window. But well,
If you can hear me,
just don't wait for him to get fully out of the window before he starts shooting,
back.
right? But
please
well,
don't try to find me.
video game logic, that's fine. We want to have an enjoyable game.
I need to do this alone.
You can do it, Lara. We've been through worse. Lara's like immune to cold. Oh, well, look at her shivering. Not that immune, and this time she's wearing proper clothing.
Shelter.
Okay. But I say it again what I said in the opening. The pants that she's wearing are definitely not for that environment. I mean, look at that. They're skin tight. I'm not sure if this is something that you would wear in snow that high. The jacket? Fire. And I know that she wore a beanie or something, so she had a hat. That she lost.
You can do this.
So many cold environments in this game and she can't get hypothermia. No. Hypothermia is not for the protagonists.
An old camp.
Come on, baby, light the fire.
Okay.
But it's fashionable. It is super fashionable, yet so unpractical. Which reminds me, there is this wonderful webcomic of this guy. 4-panel webcomic, basically. A guy trying to decide of whether or not to have... to wear this very fashionable jacket. And he said, well, it's not necessarily properly... it's not the proper jacket for the weather, but it looks super cool. Ah, well, I'll freeze a bit. It's fine. Next panel, police officers find him frozen solid somewhere. Yeah, well, he froze to death. Cool jacket, though. Yeah. That's basically it. Love to see a video game hero die from something really dumb like that, or like an infected ingrown hair or something. Well, Neil, worry no more. I got the perfect game for you. And it is called Project Zomboid. You can die from literally anything.
Okay, this might work. Not enough to last the night. Need to gather more.
Or I think even... oh, that screams like wolves. Yep, there we go. Isn't it, or Project Tarkov or something like that? I think that also has this survival aspect of it. Keep meaning to try that again and really didn't get much joy from it when I tried it. Well, they've included now the multiplayer mode, I think. So if you want to try it again, and there are a number of members in this community, myself included, who definitely need to get back into it or who are currently playing it. So yeah, let me know and we can try it again at one point, if you like, of course. Okay, return to camp and build a fire. We will explore the rest of the level later.
I'm Penis Man!
Babe!
No, what the fuck? You are not!
Yes, I am!
Fuck you, I'm calling the cops!
I love it! I love these meme sounds. I have no idea what most of them mean, but I love it. Ah, yeah, Neil should try Project Zomboid, exactly. Ah, okay. See, there we go. I think she's still... Yep, she's still shivering, but at least we got a fire. How cold is it, do you reckon? Minus 20? Minus 15? Ugh. For my US friends out there, 0 degrees is where water freezes, so minus 15 is really cold.
And what of the remnant? They continue to resist us, but we'll have the situation in hand.
The remnants are
good. Trinity
of the prophets, the followers of the prophet. Oh yeah, it's time for a bow. We do have our amazing gun with infinite ammo, but screw that, we now have a bow.
Going to need a stronger bow.
Oh no! Anyway...
I wish this pain wasn't so familiar. Like looking an old enemy in the eye. It wants to take me down. It wants me to just lie down and die. But I won't. I can't. There's something here. There must be, or Trinity wouldn't be in this snowy hell. I just hope that Jonah is okay. That he found a way back.
He's
I
fine.
just couldn't risk having him with me. Not again. The pain of losing him, that would be too much to bear. This is my path, and mine alone.
Hello, Captain! It's the Captain Obvious. How are you doing, buddy? Long time no seen. How are you doing? I was actually just checking out your Twitter account earlier today because I think, haven't seen the Captain in a while. How is he doing? And here you are. What's up, buddy? Look at that. We got also alternative outfits. Do you guys have internal outfits? No. External outfits? Maybe. Switch between multiple weapons at the same time using the weapons menu. Each weapon has unique stats and upgrades that provide a distinct combat feel. Sweet. Look at that. Siberian Ranger. Okay, now we finally get a preview of that. Green long-sleeve shirt and light tactical vest. Practical attire for both exploration and combat. And outfits finally give bony. Look at this. This is what I was looking for, you know, make sense in this. Of course, you know, you could have a bunny costume in there as well and just say 100% armor. I don't care. But nice, this is good. I'm doing good. All right. Vey, thank you for the lurk. Very much appreciated. I hope you have a good time. Thank you for being here. Shadow outfit. Look at that. All black clothing with tactical vest and matching beanie. Firing bullets, shells sometimes won't reduce the count of available ammo. Ancient Vanguard. Woven chainmail. Wow. Reduces the delay before health begins to regenerate when damaged. Cool. Sparrowhawk. Non-predatory animals scare less easy. Making them easier prey. All damage from predatory animals is decreased. Well, now that we are encountering wolves, that might be the proper outfit. Nightshade, chance of looting an exotic animal resource from a common animal. Immortal Guardian. Well, that's a spoiler, isn't it? Reduces damage from Greek fire. Wow. Firing arrows sometimes won't reduce the count of available ammo. Okay, okay. Not too shabby. Dinner time. Yes, sorry, Vey, I didn't see that earlier. Enjoy your dinner. Let's go with that. So, Captain, how have you been? Are you playing Apex? And how do you like the new season? I'm currently downloading the new update. Haven't played it yet. Haven't played Apex, in fact, for a while. Okay, let's take Apex Predator, because we were talking about Apex, and all damage from predatory animals is reduced. This is exactly what we need. Just got off the phone to my man, and this isn't Neil. No, it is not. It is I, the lesser of the Neils, without being named Neil. Hi, Rachel. How are you doing? Hi, hi, and hi. I hope your phone call was good. Sorry, you said ma'am also, not man. Your ma'am. Blood Ties unlocked. The DLC Blood Ties has been unlocked and has become available from the main menu. Nice. It seems that we can explore Croft Manor. Lovely, lovely. Debatable. Neil talks about some weird shit. Well, have you seen my streams, Kodo? I'm not sure if any of us would do it any differently. Hand-to-hand combat abilities increase. Hunting and scavenging ability. Crafting exploration abilities. Hunting and scavenging. Hand-to-hand combat. Let's see what we have here. Take less damage from enemy gunfire. We need this. I don't need to read the rest even. This is brilliant. Played a little bit of the new season, like the new game mode. Also going to be trying out the new DLC for CK3 shortly. Yes, Royal Courts. I hear it's nice. I just needed to take the glasses off, and I have been convinced. Not surprised. Neil, thank you so much. Awesome mod. Thank you for doing this. I was just seeing it out of the corner of my eye. I think Automod caught it. And boom. Snap, snap, snappy. Alex, last time I was in Neil's stream, we talked about getting rock hard bonus from a prostate exam. Huh. I wish I had something to add to that discussion. But I will be prepared now. I was at the doctor's today, but just to get my blood test results. And all is well. Shooting arrows. Okay, press RT while aiming to shoot silent arrows. Hold it for extra damage. Okay, yeah, so that's the same as always. Wonderful. Kill and skin animals to get resource for crafting equipment. Yeah, as I said earlier, at least this time, you know, hunting animals makes sense, and it's not just for, oh, you got 3 bolts from hunting this wolf. What is our mission anyway? Explore the forest for signs of the lost city. Okay, let's do exactly that. And also let's collect resources. Hardwood. Ah, we're speaking about prostate exam. Hardwood, there we go. What is this? What can I do with this? Nothing. Yet. Okay. Oh, wait. Can I... Aha! I'm awesome. Look at that. Like an elven ranger in Dungeons and Dragons. When I played Dungeons and Dragons back in the before times, very briefly, I was an elven ranger, and this is how the campaign started. On the tree, finding my compatriots. That's a fancy way of saying raid some tombs. Fair. We raid all the tombs. Oh. Okay, let's collect some hardwood. I think we can go up here and look at that. Somebody left perfectly nice ropes for us to rope around. Maybe we can even hunt some animals.
These ruins here. Mongolian.
Wait, no. This is what I want. Archivist map. Archivist maps reveal locations of documents, relics, and murals on the map. Ooh, fancy. You know, at present, I don't feel inclined going after them, but may progress with the story further, but we might be going back to them. Let's get some feathers. This is where we need to go? Yes, this is where we need to go. Lovely. Rope around, rope up, and rope down, and then please rope down. And enjoy roping. Ooh. Okay, these animals are too quick for me right now. Ah! Let's not die. There was a shiny thing here. I saw the shiny thing. Did you see the shiny thing?
Trinity.
What? Na 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 na.
Oh shit. What the hell was
Now I'm tied to my chair. Come on, I saw the shiny thing. I want the shiny thing before we continue. This is good, Neil. You cannot escape. You will remain here. Have you guys ever watched Taskmaster? Remind me, Kodo, is that a band? No, bullshit band. Is that? I feel I should know this.
A crown from one of the princes of Kiev. How did it come to be all the way out here?
Okay, everybody seems to know what Taskmaster is. I feel left out.
Someone was wearing it when they were killed.
Oh yeah. UK comedy stuff. Oh, okay. No, never heard of it then. Hey, wait. Can I not get up there? I want the feathers. Come on. Screw the feathers. Let's go up there. So what is happening at Taskmaster? At least, you know, don't let me die stupid. Scramble up briar trees to reach briar... yes, this is what we're trying to do. Deep snow slows down movement and inhibits some actions, like jumping. Okay. I know it's not a UFO, but it sure as hell looks like one.
Survey team, this is Overwatch. Please respond. Survey team, please respond. We got some interference on that last transmission.
Okay, I also have the pistol. How do I decide if I...
Last known point of contact was the Mongolian.
Oh, okay, we only have the bow
ready
right
for
now. Okay, we still select weapons the same way. Never mind. Oh shit, here we go. At least we take less damage from predatory animals. Dodge. You know, I feel that this was to be expected. But we went there anyway. Go away, Mother Bear. We don't want you any. We don't mean any harm. We're not with the bad guys. Okay, shit. Dodge. Why? Oh, this hurts. This hurts me more than you, Bear. Fuck that lady. Going back to my cave. Ah, holy shit.
Lara, Refusing to use the door again, I see?
But it's faster this way, Dad.
Come here, you little monkey.
Are you going on another adventure?
I have a question for my British friends out there, or anyone who actually uses English as a first language. Would you say that the accent of that kid is overly British? Is it a cliche? Are kids really talking like that in some classes, or is that just they use that because the audience expects it?
You're going to make me so proud.
Because, Dad, are we going on another adventure? Sorry, I can't really do it, but it feels a bit too much, too artificial. Sounds cliche to me, but that might just be because of where I'm from. Oh, maybe. Healing resources. Yeah, let's find some healing resources. Also, can we climb back up here? No, not right now. She's hurt. Sounded like someone doing a shit accent to me. Yeah, we were talking about the kid, not my accent, of course. My accent was flawless.
Those leaves should stem the bleeding. Need some kind of bandage.
You know, at the beginning of this adventure, Lara was unhurt. Unhurt. And I was wondering, maybe she stays unhurt longer in this game, not like unlike the first one where she got hurt super quickly. I have seemed to be wrong.
Cold War installation.
It looks so abandoned to me.
Doing down there. Good enough.
Ah, okay.
More Mongol ruins. It looks like the path goes all the way through. Got to get past that bear.
Find a way to defeat the bear. Okay. I like how the game slowly teaches us the new mechanics. No healing, sprinting, stuff like that. Not too much at
Those
once.
mushrooms. They're death caps. I should be able to make a poison.
Ooh. Okay. Find mushrooms to poison the arrows. Great. Okay, we're killing this poor not defenseless animal for personal gain. Bayor Eayors? 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 Question mark. Can't even explain it really. Shit. it's one of these things. You're either in the know or you're not. Okay. I will take it. It's fine.
Mongolian script. Can't quite piece it together.
Try again holding your hands on top of your head with your palms what? Try again holding your hands on the top of your head with the palms facing us. Amazing. No. Not doing it. I wanted to say like something like, oh, sounds like bear ears, but that would be weird. And now I know. Now I know. Ah, you guys. Yeah, there was a shiny thing here. Barriers. Go. What does the map say? Document. Document. Relic. Relic. Mission challenges, toggle local waypoint. Ah, okay. This is how the local waypoint works. Okay, let's do it. I love blurry's attempt. I need to watch it. Is it clipped? Thank you, Neil. Very much appreciated, you guys. I did it for free, and there was no need to. However, I do appreciate it. Oops, there it was. We ran straight past it because we were too distracted by Bayor spreading the good news. Aren't you lovely?
I have learned all I can from the carnage inside the Prophet's tomb. My brothers were slain to the last man sometime within the last few days. The false prophet's followers died here by the hundreds, but in the end, they were victorious.
I like to make sure you get paid when you degrade yourself. That's what I'm here for.
Nearby village that the Prophet is
just to make it extra seedy.
I left them with the subtle threat that this place should remain hidden.
Isn't that what all social media is about?
But I will follow their trail.
Yes.
No one escapes the Order of Trinity.
No one but Lara Croft. There. Oh, thank you for the link, Rach. Amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I shall have it checked out. Not checking it out right now. For story reasons. Let's get that document. We want to upgrade our language. But actually, I'll pop it into Discord. Thank you. That is brilliant. I just wanted to say, okay, let me copy that to my clipboard. Well, that's even better. Very convenient. Thank you. Thank you for thinking of my laziness. Okay, let's learn that language, and now we can decipher
with an army of Mongols,
the monolith.
as envoy from the Order of Trinity. Their Khan is a great warlord, despite his heathen ways. Under my influence, I have helped them topple nations, burn cities, and kill princes.
Found the crown.
All in search of the Prophet. Our slaughter of the Rus was not in vain, for among the spoils we at last found the map. And now, this very morning, after a season in the mountains, we saw buildings rising from a green valley surrounded by ice. We have found Kitesh.
This is what we need to find.
I tell the Khan of the riches that will be his, and that alone drives him on. But the real victory will be for God.
Of course.
When we purge the Prophet's lies from the earth, and at last, the divine source will be ours.
Well, they are kind of afraid of the Prophet, you know. You must wonder why. Okay, where is that? This is a document. Here's this monolith. Let's go there. Because I really want now to know what's written there. Oh, yep, no fall damage. Awesome. There we are.
Most of the writing is in praise of a military victory, but it looks like they left something nearby.
Coin caches. Okay, I think we can get to these coin caches really quickly. Luckily, these maps are not too big to and easy to traverse, at least for now. I think we can make that little detour. Whoops. Yes! Oh shit! There was this tree branch that I should have held on to. Wow! Okay, this wasn't that deep. It looked deeper. I thought that would have been our first death. Ooh. Okay, let's use our Eayors. Bearers. In German, Bärenohren. And let's fight this mofo. As soon as we have found poisonous mushrooms. There we are. 1, 2, and 3. Boom. As Lara descends deeper into the cave, she wonders, what did I get myself into? Is that really necessary to find cloth? And the answer to this is yes. What do we have here? Magnesite ore to craft special ammunition and explosives. Okay. I mean, I like that the resource management is more complex than the last game, but I wonder, you know, isn't that... It had too much. You know, you got the ore, you got the cloth, you got the poisonous arrows, you got feathers, you got hardwood. At one point, you know, where does it end?
The Prophet and his followers have been traveling under cover of night, a crooked trail around the border of the Eastern Empire.
Oh, a free German lesson there. Yeah, couldn't resist, Neil.
They do not either.
It's too...
But they know we will
it's
not
boiling
let them rest
inside of
until
me.
this heresy is purged. The common folk of the borderlands give him shelter, and I find it curious that none who have aided him will tell me anything of use. Even when I threaten them with the wrath of Trinity or touch the edge of a knife to their throats, they stay silent. They die, never betraying what they know. The Prophet has a curious sway over people. All the more reason he must be silenced.
You are afraid that people will not listen to you anymore. This is what's going on. More ore, more ore. Bearers. Can't stop saying it. Alright. What I really like is also the fact that the game is not holding our hand too much, but at least to the degree where we can't get lost if we don't want to, you know? If this is like, okay, here's this map, go find some shitty cloth somewhere, and then you scour the map for hours until you can find it. Now that's a lot easier. Thank you, developers.
Might be able to make something with all this. Should head back to camp and try.
It's a very good integrated tutorial, it absolutely is. And general navigation, you know, you can explore the game at your own pace, especially a map like that, if you want to, and we can also just stay here and hunt these bunnies. Sorry, little buddy, but I need to eat. But you don't need to, you know, you just... You look for everything that you need in order to progress the story, and the game's holding your hand in that regard, and then, boom, you're done. And that's very helpful. What's with that tree, by the way? Oh. More fungi. Is that a non-fungible token? Stupid joke. Use the inventory menu to create poison arrows. Inventory... Ammunition, okay, nice and easy. Silent arrows, okay. Nice, we can make hardwood arrows. Poison arrows that deploy a cloud of lethal poison on impact. Death Cloud arrows skill is known, creating yields upgraded arrow type. Cool. Let's make some silent arrows in the process. Good. What do you have in terms of equipment? Okay, nothing to... Sorry. Ah. A little hiccup here. Okay, nothing that we can create right now. How about weapons? Still got the makeshift longbow, the climbing axe, and the outfit. I think we will stay with that outfit for now. That's the expedition jacket. Because all damage from predatory animals is decreased. We're fighting the bear. We don't want to die. Still the same reasoning. Just thought I'd try for newcomers. Skills, but we do have 2 skill points available. Okay, hand-to-hand combat and healing abilities. Let's see. Take significantly less damage from explosives and fire. Dodge counter. Incapacitate unarmored enemies while dodging with a well-timed press of the Y button. Efficient killer. Oh, Neil, they must be talking about you here. Enemies killed while in stealth will be automatically looted for resources. That's a nice to have at this point. Arrow retrieval. Gain a chance of recovering arrows when looting enemies killed by a bow is definitely something. Increase steady aim. Increase the amount of ammunition looted from enemy corpses and animal instincts. Animals glow when using survival instincts. Larger animals leave footprints and blood trails and are easier to follow. Okay, let's go with increase the amount of ammunition and arrow retrieval so that we don't run into any shortages with this. There we go. All right, let's go hunt ourselves a bear.
Need to rest.
No, let's hunt ourselves a bear.
Cold. So tired.
Don't fall asleep. Need to hunt ourselves a bear. Young people.
No, you listen to me. This discovery is too important. I don't give a damn about my reputation. Don't you dare threaten me. After everything I've done? Hello? Hello?
That's always great.
Dad, what's happening?
They're fools!
You're scaring me.
I'm close, Lara. Close to something important. Someday, you'll understand.
I don't want to understand. I just want you to stop. Be my dad again.
Hmm.
Sophia, keep moving. Come on, we got him.
Katniss? Noise. Noise. Even. Oh shit. Out of arrows.
Go!
Oh, they're gonna regret that. I can tell you that.
Run her down.
Oh no, you won't. As if. Hey, faceless goon. Here's Johnny. Come on, come on.
All teams report in. What's the situation? Over.
We found another camp up here. Fire was still warm.
It was still burning, you idiot. Brutal. Concealment. Use bushes to avoid being spotted. Okay, let's hide among the bushes.
Command, we're fanning out to pick up the trail.
Roger that, but it looks like
Take down unreloaded enemies. Okay.
objective is to find a missing servant.
Cold-blooded killer. Not that I condone her actions here, mind you. It's just, you know, she's learned since the first game. Oh, nice arrows. This is what the other girl should have needed. Poison Cloud arrows. Press RB while aiming to shoot cloud poison arrow. Whoa! Shit, now we only have one left. But these are regular arrows, right? Okay, and RB is the... okay. Sneak or fight past the Trinity soldiers to reach the cave. Okay. Wasted one of my poison arrows. Poor thing.
Ah, shit. Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing. They must have planned for us to pursue. God damn it.
I'm Batman! Okay, not necessarily Batman doesn't kill people, but yeah. Still. Okay, we should definitely stay on the treetops. Or in the treetops. I think is slightly better chance to survive. And guys, I gotta say, I am as surprised as you that we have not died yet. You know, the game's just getting started. Oh, I think I hear people. Ah, yeah. This is basically also like Hitman.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trapped the woods.
This is not the native. Challenge complete. Grab and go. Awesome. We did something. Credits are earned for exploration. Use credits to purchase card packs in the marketplace. The fuck? No, I won't. Card packs? Are you serious? I don't think I will. I can enjoy this game without buying anything.
Just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the facility. This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out. Until crew fuck this up, these aren't peasants.
Nope.
Heads up! Incoming!
You don't see me. How many arrows can this guy take? Serious? Dude, how about you die finally? Okay. Okay, that might not have been the smartest move, I get this. You know, but at this point in time, they should have lost me.
We may have a problem here. Heads up. We haven't restored the uplink. Expect interference on all transmissions.
Fuck. Oh, I think that counts as a death. Okay, first death, but that was on me. That was stupid. Okay, we should have done that a little bit better. That's not too bad. At least now we know how to deal with that.
Shit. Spread the word. The natives set snares in the clearing.
Now we just need to be a bit more careful. Dum. Okay, where do we need to go again? Over there, okay. Let's hunt for some resources where we'll add it. Can we heal? Oh yeah, okay. We have enough for healing. Right, and on this difficulty level, mind you, we are not healing. This is very important to note. So apparently in lower difficulty levels, after each fight, more or less, you heal. So as I was fleeing, I was hoping that the screen would go colorful again, because Lara auto-heals. Well, wasn't the case. Okay, there are two people. Careful.
All teams, keep your eyes open. The natives booby-trapped the woods.
Down you go. Ah, a bit painful. Okay, there's the other one. I feel somehow compelled to get rid of all of them before we continue. I'm not sure if that's a smart move, though. Wait, is that the same guy from earlier, or is he patrolling down? Oh, fuck.
Who goes there?
Not me. Not me. Just ignore the bush. No one goes there. It's just a bush. Maybe a bird or an animal or something. Surprise, motherfucker! Woo! Okay. Okay. All good. All good. Okay. Okay. Also, let's get some resources in. Where's our goal? There's our goal. There's... Oh, we didn't even hide the body. Thought we should, but okay, that's not that kind of game. It's not Hitman. I can live with that. I can live with the... Okay, this is... this is the guy. This is where we... I have this constant noise on my left ear where I think there is somebody, but apparently I'm wrong. I'm starting to get paranoid, people. Okay. It's fine. Okay, this is one of the guys that I tried to kill earlier that didn't work out.
Get on the radio, see if you can raise the facility. Last signal we got said they were under attack.
Oh, 3 guys now. Okay, that's...
Just a few minutes after the natives hit us outside the ruins.
Then they retreated away from the facility. This was a coordinated feint. They're trying to spread us out. Tell crew, fuck this up. These aren't peasants.
What can we do with this? Nothing. Okay.
Shit. We're gonna need counterinsurgency protocols. It'll blow the time.
Okay, we need to get past that camp somehow. Then get up here. Okay.
Constantine's not gonna like this, but it's better than getting picked off in the dark.
Could I sneak past this and then use the tree, or would they see me? They would probably see me. I should probably get up the trees. Okay, where would I need to do this? You continue walking. Nothing to see here. Okay, seem to be in some sort of pickle right now. Okay. There's this dude right there. Okay, we need to let him pass first. And then we need to make use of the treetops. I don't know how yet specifically, but I have a hunch. Okay. That was lucky. I had hoped that this would work. Okay, let's see. If we swing across here, or just jump, sure. Why not? Collect the hardwood, because you can never have enough of that. Then jump up that tree. And then go over here. Okay, where is that connecting element? I really need to make sure. Okay, I think this is it. Okay, we go up here. Then we jump on this tree. We jump here. Then we use that. Jump onto that platform. Grab onto the ledge. Grab whatever that is. Oh, and now they found the body in the bush. It's good that I'm on the treetops now. Very good, very good. And then we slide over there, but there's still this dude. Okay, and there's a dude. Okay, 2 dudes in front of me, more or less. Crisis averted, friends. I think my chest problem was just gas. That's good, Kodo. That was. Have you been to the doctors during the stream and they told you that, or were you just, you know, on the toilet on the can? Okay, this dude's gone. I'm happy to hear this. If it was just that, I'm very happy, dude. And we made it! So Lara made it, you made it, Kodo. Let Friday commence, I would argue. This is a very good outcome.
Damn, it's still there.
Defeat the bear. Okay. Will the death counter go up by 1 this time, or shall we just defeat the bear? Are there more resources here that we could get? Our arrows are full. What else is there? I can never have enough of all the resources. I don't know if we will use them all, mind you, but better to have them. At least there is no inventory limit. Not that I know of course. Would be a shame if suddenly that would be the case. Okay, so we can't use this to jump up right now. Not sure if the game at one point wants us to do that. Okay, people, here comes the boss fight. Let's do it. Hello. Oh wait, can we make more mushrooms? Oh no, we can't just make them on the go. We need a campfire. Never mind.
You come to fight. Better to draw it out.
Hello. I don't want to hurt you.
What's on time?
Okay, I think now we need to go outside. The bear is hunting us. Or are we hunting the bear? Will the hunter become the hunted? Hunted? Find out more at 6. Hey! Shut up. You're stupid. Oh, wow. I thought B was dodging. This was not dodging. Craft poison. Now okay. We can apparently craft poison arrows on the way. Plus death to plus 1 to death. Okay. Plus 1 poison arrow is just holding RP. Good to know we can craft them on the fly. Never mind then.
Too cramped to fight. Better to draw it out.
Okay.
What's in time?
Hey, did you ever want to craft poison arrows while you were hunted by a bear? Boom. Okay. Could have been easier from the get-go, but sure, you know, live and learn. Bear hide. To craft advanced equipment, making special outfits and upgrades weapons at camps and gift packs. Gift packs are awarded for story progress. They can be opened in the marketplace. Oh, really? Fine. It's a surprisingly tough fight, that I thought. I felt reminded of Sekiro, Neil, just watching you play that, yeah. You know, second stages and so on when the bear got on his hind legs. But with poison arrows, it was fine because you just stun him and pump him full of arrows. But of course, me not knowing that you could just do that on the get-go, it was a bit more problematic. But now, healed, all is golden. Oh yeah, more mushrooms. Right, let's craft more poison. I like the situation after you defeat a boss or somewhat that could be classified as a boss, because then you just walk into the hideout and you find tons of shit, some loot, something that will progress you with the story, some nice artifacts. It's all great. Here we can progress with our language skills.
The fugitive prophet has crossed out of the Empire and now turns north. I'm now in unfamiliar territory. The Order of Trinity was clear. I am to pursue the false prophet and his adherents to the ends of the earth and wash away his heresy. But I believed I could overtake him months ago. Still, he eludes me. He crosses Khazar land and across the Caucasus Mountains. Here, I'm at a disadvantage. I speak a dozen tongues of the Empire, but in the hinterlands, I'm often left to communicate with little more than a sword.
That helps.
The prophet, it seems, speaks every language, as if he were born to them.
Yeah, for sure, but considering he's basically the tutorial gatekeeper, it's a bit surprising that he can kill you with quite so happily. That's absolutely true. I do believe that on the normal difficulty it was a bit easier, but since we're playing on the second to last difficulty level, maybe that's why. But then again, I think I was also lucky to have survived as long as I did because we are wearing this outfit that reduces damage of savage animals. So, hey. Whatever it was, very interesting. Semi-auto pistol part. This is great. I would very much like to have a pistol. Thank you very much. We can find weapon parts in these caches. Coolio. Okay, this is where we need to go. Ah, here's... See? Even more cool shit to find. Just knock that shit over, get a skill point, be amazing. That's Lara Croft for you. Also, a secret wall. Oh boy. Oh, it's more ice. It's more ice. Glacial cavern. Follow the Mongolian path and search for signs of the lost city. Absolutely. Yes, shall we do that? Okay, jump up. And then let's see, maybe there is some secret hidden up there, because apparently we could also just slide down. Nope. We have to slide down. Never mind. Whew.
Damn it.
No worries, Lara. Happens to the best. See? Can't get back up. More scrolls.
He's passed through the lands of the Rus. I cannot shake the feeling that he's taunting me, waiting until I'm a day's ride away before moving on. I will not be home before the winter, as I hoped. I've stopped at a small village by a glassy lake they called Svetloyar. The prophet spoke here, and now the villagers refuse me lodging. I slept on the banks of the lake, where a young man bearing a crude version prophet's icon tried to kill me as I dozed. I made an example of him, and now the people fix me with the evil eye, spit at me as I pass. I must move on soon. His sickness spreads.
Are you really surprised by that? I mean, you just go around killing people and then people don't like you? What did you expect? Oh, was just a village idiot. Feel free to kill him. Some people, right? I gotta say, exploring feels very fun here. Oh, this is where we came from. Okay. Fine. Let's do it your way, game. You know, I've seen such caves in Iceland. I haven't been there personally, but I've seen the pictures. And I wonder if you were going through a cave like that, would you feel safe? Would you feel like, yeah, sure, that's bright bluish, greenish ice on top of me. That's fine. That won't collapse. As opposed to a dark, rocky surface, ceiling, you know? But this is... I don't know.
Shit. That's gonna be cold.
You don't say, Lara.
An arrowhead carved from bone. This looks like Mongol craftsmanship. This was a whistling arrow. Mongol archers would fire these over their enemies to frighten and confuse them.
Good tactic. Caves in general are pretty unnerving, I reckon. You're absolutely right. At least, you know, when you know that the cave itself is safe, you know, these touristy caves, large caves, fine. But stuff like that? Absolutely, 100% agree. You know, when I was a child, we lived in a small town in Bavaria that had lots of caves in the vicinity. That most of them were open to tourists or semi-open, and we went there with the school as well, and especially the larger one for tourists were fine. But then, you know, you gather your friends and you go to the not so touristy caves. Somehow cool, but at the same time, very, very nerve-wracking. Absolutely agree. Vey, lots of cake! There was lots of cake. Sounds amazing. What kind of cake? Blue velvet? Okay, let's just see what we can find here. There's stuff to be found here. Ha! Did you bring some back for us? This Neil asking the right questions here, Vey. At least you guys are living in the same country.
A paisa. A sort of passport. Whoever held this spoke with the authority of the Mongol Empire. It reads, by the power of eternal heaven,
no cake,
an order of the Empire, whoever does not show respect will be guilty of an offense.
Wow, way to dox us both. I didn't say where, because I don't know where. If I knew, you already would have had a visitor, Neil. I can promise you that. Question is, which
the cake is a lie. Do you want to know why? Because it was built at IKEA. They used step-by-step blueprints and people built it piece by piece like your table.
How do you know that I have an IKEA table, Vey? Oh, 15 Church Road, sure. This is what 123 Main Street. That's the British version of it. We got a skill point. Let's see, what is that? Resourceful combatant. Enemies killed or knocked out from crafted handheld objects yield more XP. Oh. Incendiary bombs. Craft explosive bombs from red gas cans. Of course, they need to be red. And deadly proximity mines from enemy radios. Land safely without damage from substantial heights. Okay. Earn bonus XP from survival caches, documents, relics, and challenges. Now that's a good skill to get early. Eye for detail. Find challenge objects more easily using survival instincts. I think we go with that. Bonus XP means more skill points in the future. Okay, the cake is a lie. I'm very disappointed, but I'm getting hungry. That I can tell you. What is that? Wrapped string. Hide wrap around the knock increases finger tension for additional holding time. Applies to all bows. Sure. Or wrapped handle. Can I do both? Holding time upgraded, and we can do this as well. Awesome. Good. Oh. We can also use a new outfit, guys. Let's see. This does not yield any bonus. This also not. This is increased carrying capacity of all special ammunition. Because we at this point can only carry 2 poison arrows, I reckon this might be a good one. Firing bullets, shells sometimes won't reduce the count available. Reduces the delay before health begins regenerating. Our health doesn't regenerate at all. Non-predatory animals scare less easy. What was this? Reduces damages from Greek fire. Firing arrows sometimes won't reduce the count of that. Chance of looting exotic animal resource from a common animal. Let's go with the carrying capacity, and because we are in Siberia, I would say that's the cannon outfit, so to say. Interesting also, the game wanted us to light a fire by using wood that we scavenged, meaning we need to be really careful with our resources. Because this is the only place where we save. I wonder, is that autosave though? Or do we have to do that manually? Fast travel available. What does it say? Fast travel between base camps to explore previously visited areas and collect unfound rewards. Great. Okay, but... Resume, reload, checkpoint. The profits... That was the last checkpoint. Save game. Okay, we can do that here. Oh, right. That was the extreme survivor mode. I was wrong. The extreme survivor mode is what it... when we can only save at campfires. Now this is good. Okay. We've saved Glacial Cavern. Choose to overwrite this. Holy hell. Good to know. Can you imagine? Just me playing the game for 2 hours now, more or less. And then just, by the way, you have to start over. I wouldn't do that on stream. I wouldn't like to do this to... would not like to do this to you guys. You deserve more action, and you've only had 2 deaths. Which is a new record, I would say, for a game that's been going on for that long. Which goes to show I am capable of learning.
A Byzantine war galley. How the hell did it get down here?
Asking the real questions here, Lara, but hey, the settings are amazing. The set pieces are really cool. Again,
I'm going to kill you, and all the cake is gone.
No, not the cake. Take me, but don't take the cake. Gotta say,
it's Mongolian.
Like it.
They passed through here. I must be close to the lost city.
Solve ancient mysteries to earn valuable extra rewards. Cool. Oh, this is nice. Okay, let's go. Let's solve this tomb, guys. We are raiding it. It's the first one. It's the introductory tomb. How hard can it be?
Must be something up there.
2 hours later. But I can't do it. I can't do it.
I think I can make that. Probably.
Way to go, Lara. Way to go. H2, yes! Drink boy, thanks, Vey. Thank you so much for thinking of me and the organs. Wait, before Lara falls down, let's just... pause. I have a very weird deja vu right now. I don't know why, but it feels like... I don't know. Like a dream I had months ago. You know, I remember ice something video game-like, and me drinking. Weird. Glitch in the Matrix? You've seen it live. You decode the language?
The Maria Adula is trapped. The ice gave way. Her spine snapped in 2. No matter. While I hope to wield her cannons against the false prophet, we will continue on foot. I have 6 of the Order of Trinity's best, and we have been stockpiling food
Thank you
and
again.
supplies while the sailors starved. They do not know it yet, but they will give their life for the cause.
Huh.
My men and I will find our way out of these icy caves and continue on foot.
Mm-hmm.
Before the ship was swallowed by the ice to the south, we heard music. That will be our first stop. But first I must rest. The cold has sunk into my bones, and I am drowsy. Just a little sleep.
The cold has sunk to my bones and I'm drowsy. Just a little sleep. And then he died. Thank you for that sound alert. That, brilliant, brilliant. I know I can count on you, especially when I mention something like deja vu and then suddenly, boom, you go. Awesome. Here I crafted more poison arrows in your honor. Cannot take the stream seriously. Why, and why would you? I'm not taking it seriously. Why should you do it? No, 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 no. We're here to have some fun. And some fun do we have, right? Watching Lara do amazing stuff. And we listen to some songs. It's amazing. It's just so sad that I have to mute the audio for the VODs on YouTube again. Because YouTube's being a bitch about DMCA. And yeah, sure, I could just let it be, you know, but I don't want to.
Yes, that did it.
Where's Pancake and all of his grenades? Good question. Maybe Pancake ran out of grenades. Now, for the uninitiated among you, so we had this lovely stream where everything was about grenades at one point, by one of a fellow audience member called It's Pancake Bot. That was really cool. That was also a very fun stream. Oh yeah, we need to go into this direction. Then again, all streams are of course fun, but when a lot of grenades are involved, even more. I'm missing grenades in this game, that I can tell you. Where are my grenades? Okay, this is also something that needs to happen quickly. Okay, so we turn. And then we go here. Nice.
Got it. Now to find out what's up there.
Surprise, it's a grenade. Careful, Lara. Don't you dare mess this up.
Well. How the turntables.
I love that quote so much. Sometimes I use it in real life. I've used it at work at one point. I don't think my colleagues got it.
Look at all this. Why were they carrying so much wealth with them?
Because they could. Nice! We got it! Where's my bonus reward? Give it to me now!
This codex details the archery techniques of the foes of the Byzantine Empire.
Ancient abilities. Nice. Quickly shoot up to 2 successive arrows.
We live in a society.
We do? We do live in a society.
It's done. We'll die here, thanks to Coraldus and the madness of the Order of Trinity. My ship will never see water again. We entered the glacial sea too far into the winter. Would have been turned back, but Coraldus would not abandon this lost prophet. He and his dead-eyed warriors seized control. He forced the ship through shallow tributaries until we could go no further. Then he made my crew construct sled runners, and the bastard forced us to tow the ship over land. It was death and excommunication to deny him. But it was death either way. I will make sure he dies here, with us.
Nice.
I've always kept a little poison at the ready, in case the ship was taken. Now, it has another use.
Good captain, good captain. That one went over GG said, I am sad boy. I'm afraid so. I am afraid so. Wait. I want to make it up. Shit. Fuck. Okay, I'm stuck, Vay. Help me out here. Just this one last time. Please tell me. That really went over my head for reasons yet to be encountered. Because I think also that I should know that.
Well, hello, beautiful.
What was that? So many sounds I should know. But you must know that older movies that I've only seen once or twice, I have most likely seen in German. So, you know, long time ago. I can still remember. So this is why some of the stuff doesn't translate well to English, because the voice actor, of course, is different. And that's just my sad excuse. Oh, fuck. Dive up! Come on! Come on! What? I thought there was a little air bubble that we could have gone up. Well, that's the most avoidable death of them all here. Oh boy. Okay. See? There are little air bubbles. I hate diving. I hate diving in video games. Water levels as a whole can go and die in a corner alone.
The madman continues on.
That's me, though. Madman.
I do not know what drives him. We pass through frozen mountains at the edge of the world as people are dying. Every day, I pass graves or bodies left along the faint trail. I have grown thin and hard, but I am close now. My horse is dead. The mare that had been with me since the campaigns against the Bulgars. I butchered her and carried the meat on my back. But I am so close. I can hear them singing just over the ridge. A joyous sound on the wind.
Funny joke!
And I will return to the Order of Trinity.
Very well timed.
Triumphant. Just one more day, and I will be upon him.
These idiots and their stupid quest against this prophet. We're crying out loud. Just leave it be. It's not worth it. Do they listen? No. Of course not. Fanatics. Not like us. We're the good guys. We can stop at any time if we want to. We just don't want to because there's a cost to it. This cost must be fulfilled. Like this, the Soviet installation. See? See? There we go. Oh, a fireplace. What? Oh, it's Katniss. Hello.
I'm not your enemy.
Hello.
That remains to be seen.
Oh, come on.
You killed those men back there.
Yep.
I killed them to survive. I suspect you did too.
No, good point.
How long have they been here?
Oh my god!
The invaders took many of my people prisoner. You should leave this place before it's too late.
For a split second, I thought that's in the game.
That. I came here for something important. So did they.
Ah, come on, girl.
I'll see you again. I'll put an arrow in your throat. You and I are on the same side. I hope I can prove that to you.
What's going on down there?
Wasn't me.
Who?
Oh, she's Batman. All right.
There are people who live out here, and they appear to have been here for a very long time.
Just like the island
living
inhabitants.
in isolation for decades, maybe even centuries. I notice elements of her dress. Some elements that would not have been out of place in the Byzantine Empire.
Martha!
Could they possibly be descendants of the Prophet's people? How much do they know about the lost city or the divine source?
Everything.
It's clear Trinity will do anything to find out. I'm afraid that whoever they are, they're in grave danger. Let's hope the old proverb about the enemy of my enemy remains true.
We can't craft anything else, that's fine, but we got some silent arrows. This will help us in the future, I'm sure of it. Let's see, climbing axes, anything? No, nothing that we can upgrade right now. Okay. Let's save the game. Manually, just to be safe. Huh. Get it? Just to be safe. I am hilarious. I see shiny things. Whee! Done. Find more things. Wood to light a fire, that's great. Okay, this definitely looks more like civilization. Funny. Okay, how do I select silent arrows? I only have these arrows, or are all arrows silent now? Because they make a hell of noise. Huh. I'll find out later. You use wood and feathers to craft arrows. Right trigger, yes. Okay. Craft regular arrows, fine. Damn it.
Nothing I can do for him now.
Now we can take his stuff though.
Got word. We're gearing up. I was on the first flight to Siberia to secure the old Soviet installation now. More arriving every minute. Konstantin gave a speech to the new boots, and I stayed in the back to watch. Love hearing him speak. Never gets old. I was never much for believing, but it was just words before. This is something more. It's truth. I was broken once. But Trinity is making us whole again.
It's not a cult, honey, I swear.
Giving us a purpose. A new world awaits. Even those who don't believe will have a part to play. Konstantin is on his way down from the prison. We need to get this mess in order before he arrives.
No, but...
Hey, can anyone hear me? God damn it, we gotta get comms back up.
To whom are you talking, friend? Die, motherfucker! Dead. First try. Oh, that's a bird's nest for feathers. Can I get up there somehow? Not from this vantage point. Okay, let's see if we can do that later. Distract with objects.
Never seen anything like that. Crazy son of a bitch. Rushing 3 armed men with an axe?
I don't know how they managed to take one of them alive.
Aim and throw.
Who the hell are these people?
Initial recon said there was an old village up in these mountains, but they expected farmers. You hear that?
I'll go look.
Yeah,
Stay close.
you go look. Huh. Haha, gotcha! Very stealthy. Look at all the XP we're getting. Oh, you can't see because the camera's in the way. Well, it just said plus 50 XP plus 10 for finisher. And if that isn't awesome, I don't know what is. Okay, more to distract people with. Fine, we got some resources here. I don't know why, but as of now, anyway, ask me again in a couple of hours. This resource gathering is not bad. Usually I hate it, you know, when you just go around and oh, need to find another 10 diamonds or shit to do something, but not here. Not now.
There's more of them arriving.
Scramble between concealment bushes or cover to avoid being seen. There's ammo in here, you say? And where's ammo, there's guns. Combat instincts. Survival instincts show enemies that see each other in red and when they cannot see each other in yellow. Ah, good to know. I was too far away.
Got a feeling we'll want those in easy reach.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I'm sure we can. Hehehehe.
Get out of here, stalker.
No, I never will. Oh, they've seen me. Oh shit, they've seen me. Ah, damn it. Okay, he's dead. Poison arrows for the win. We can't craft any more right now. Wait, shit. Where's his buddy? I was so good with this. But now, where? Fuck. Oh, there's a sniper. Oh, fuck me. Sniper dead? No, he took an arrow to the knee.
Проклят! Иди, идиот, трахать тебя и всю семью! Говно собачье, жлоб вонючий! Дерьмо, сука!
Сука, блядь. Ah, damn it. I gotta tell you, I had Russian in school. I should know what this guy said. I don't. Because I forgot it all, because was 20 years ago. But I can still read it to a certain degree. I think I demonstrated that to some of you in when we played SnowRunner. I can read the letters, but I don't know what it means. I know that this is Stalin. And this one reads SV, so the C and B are SV, BODA, Svoboda. Whatever that means. This reads KO Commu, this is probably communism. KOMMUNI. Yeah, and that's Sovietski Soyuz. Here's an interesting fact you might not know about me. I was born in East Germany. But the wall fell before I was 7. Okay, the music is still very dramatic. Does that mean there's still enemies nearby? Looks like we have to find out. Hello? I mean you no harm. Oh. I mean, okay, I do mean you harm, but for other reasons.
Perimeter breach. We've got an intruder.
Stretch! Ah, good thing, Vay. Thank you. Thank you for keeping my health in your sight and for being very aware of that and for spending your points on your health. This is what I was about to say. First the water, now this. Very much appreciated. Let's gather this.
I know I've taken
This we listen to later because right now I do believe that this is more important to fight these guys. Still have one poison arrow left. Nope, that's not a red barrel. Too sad.
grenade out.
No, no grenade. Ha! Ha ha ha! Ha ha! More bad guys, or was that? The music's better. I think that's it.
An old Soviet plaque. Lenin lived. Lenin lives. Lenin will live forever.
I doubt it. But we upgraded our Russian skills. Okay, we defeated all the bad guys. Very good. Now let's get some weapon parts. Semi-auto pistol part, 2 of 4 found. Great, and we got a skill in the process. We are amazeballs. Yo! Careful, Lara. That could have gone badly. Jump? No? Okay. Oh, there. Okay, to the left. To the left, to the left. And jump! Grab!
Hello, hello! Insert Russian stereotype here.
I highly doubt that was spoken by a Russian. It just didn't sound right. I might be wrong. I have no idea what a true Russian sounds like. And I had a colleague who was Russian. But, you know, that's about it. Aim to throw. Oh, nice! I was only bringing this as a source of light, but that's even better. You can throw that shit. Because this is flammable. Nice, nice, nice. Hey, you. You alive? Well, doesn't look like it. We got a pistol. And we want Lara's pistol. Come on. That's a revolver. I have come to save you, whoever you are. How many bullets can this guy take? My God. Sorry, good. I'll be right with you. Just need to loot. No. Stay with me. Stay with me.
Imprisoned. It got to.
Oh no.
Oh.
No.
Oh. Okay, where do we need to go? This way. Okay, then we go that way. Missing gear. Okay, we can't do that yet. I wanted to save the dude. I was a couple of seconds too late. Switch weapons. Finally, here we go. Okay, so that's pistol. Right trigger, right button. But where are the silent arrows? Are the main arrows the silent arrows now? Now that we've crafted them? Still can't craft poison arrows, okay. Anything else here? No.
How's it looking? I'm not sure I can stop.
They always with the right music. Awesome choice. Let's get those Friday vibes flowing with these nice electric guitars. Oh look, it's Evil Jesus again. Hello. What's up?
I left you in charge here.
Yes, sir. But we
That's
didn't expect such heavy
Constantine.
resistance.
Okay.
You were to be my eyes. I expected you to see. You must
Oh, he's
know
talking
what
in
is
past
at
tense. You know what
stake
that
with
means.
This operation.
Yes, but no. No.
You don't.
No.
How could someone like you? Go easy. Go easy. Don't fear the suffering.
Why is he mad exactly?
Holy Jesus! What is that? What the fuck is that?
What happened? What did the guy
Our
do?
goal is within reach.
Ordered the wrong sandwich? What the fuck?
Be vigilant. If we succeed here,
Dude, that dude's like, nah, dude, I'm out of here.
Constantine, you're needed back at the prison right away. We've got a captive who might know something about the artifact.
remain faithful. We will share in the glory of the divine source.
Fine, source my ass.
Kill him! Cut the nose out of it! Kill him! Try it! Come on, he's out front! Shoot him!
What do we do with him? Nobody touch him.
Looks like we got another fuel leak.
What the hell happened? This thing is 50 years old. Yeah, looks like the valve failed.
All right, let's get it shut. We can't afford to lose any
Fuck's
more
sake.
after that attack.
Okay, I got this.
How is he seeing? How is he be seen by
Don't raise any
someone?
red flags yet. We're working on it.
Damn it. Coupling stripped. You want to give me a hand?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, careful. He needs to turn yellow.
Who goes there?
That was close. That was close. Holy fuck, was that close? Holy shit. Okay. We don't have any time to hide the body. The game doesn't allow us anyway.
Damn it.
Okay, there are two more.
Hold on, that's too much force. Take it easy.
No, wait, are there three? Oh, there are three. Okay.
Thing is rusted through.
How's it looking?
At the end of the day, this was too close to call.
This doesn't work.
I'll check it out.
Yeah, go check it out. Too close to call. Way too close. Okay, let's see if that'll get out of their vision. Yes.
Hold on. Something's up.
Shit, he's facing into the right direction. Into the wrong direction. Damn it, Alex.
Came from this direction.
No, it didn't. No. Just turn around. Nothing to see here. It was just a red. It's just a red. It was nothing.
How's it looking? I'm not sure I can stop him.
There we go. Oh shit! Never mind. Oh shit, there's a sniper on top. Fuck! Okay, that dude's dead.
This ends here and now.
Yep, but not for me. Ha! Nice.
My eyes. Help me.
Oh, that dude.
You done goofed.
Oh, boy.
Got to find a way to destroy that tank.
That's just cruel. Seriously. Silly crap. Brutal. Neil, being brutal as always. Shoot his dick off. He didn't do anything to me. I mean... He's part of the evil gang, but he did nothing wrong. What the fuck did he wrong?
I don't think I'm finished torturing you yet.
Sorry, man. I think that was the right thing to do. Various evil things. Maybe. Okay. Flammable barrier. I need... There. Burn, motherfucker! Okay. They don't let you in the evil gang if you just be a little bit sarcastic. Yeah, okay. I get it. And they want to be involved in the evil gang? Okay. You know.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa!
That's too damn bad!
You have to meet your evil quota. Oh, that's what it is. Okay, fair point. I get it. But now that you mention it, Neil, this is actually the perfect opportunity for me to end the stream for tonight. Not because we have met our evil quota or anything, but because it is time for me to let you off into your Friday night, into your Sunday morning, Saturday morning. Whatever you're doing, do it with grace. It's been a pleasure streaming for you again. Thank you for being here,
Damn,
Neil.
it's cold.
It's old. It's cold. It is cold. It's freaking cold outside. This is where I need to go now, actually. We're going out with the dog. It's that time of the day. Thanks, GG's. It's been my pleasure. Thank you so much for the raid, Neil. Thank you for the biddies, for the sound alerts, for the lurks, for just being here, guys. I really appreciate your patronage. It's always great streaming for you. And look at that. We've only streamed, how often did we die? 3 times. I would say this is quite nice. We've been streaming for 2 hours, 49 minutes. One of these deaths was on me. The drowning death at the end was stupid. But yeah, we've fared well. And it's been cool. And as you know, of course, as is tradition, we're going to raid someone. So let's see who's on. What could we do? You know what? The captain was here earlier. The captain said something about playing Crusader Kings. This is a really historic game that will come with, you know, its own history of the Crusade. So why not raid Captain Obvious? Let us show our support to him. It shall be my pleasure to send you there. Drop them a follow. Drop all the emotes that you have. You know the rules. Thank you again, guys. Have a great weekend. See you very soon. It's been a pleasure. Have a good night. Bye.